Hi, welcome to the Body Shoppe Physical Therapy. I'm Dr. Catherine Price. I'm a physical therapist, and in this video, I'm going to do a variable resistance training workout routine. I'm going to do 2 sets of 12 repetitions of each exercise. There's going to be 6 total exercises. Before I begin, I want to speak a word of life from Psalm 73:26. My heart and my flesh may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. So as we get older, we want to not only strengthen our muscles, but we want to strengthen our bone. And if we can apply a heavier resistance at the end of the range, we can load our bones and keep the bones healthy. So this is for both muscle and bone strength. To get muscle gains, you want to do 80% of 1 repetition maximum. So if you're doing 10 repetitions and by the time you get to your 10th repetition, if you feel like you're breaking form or that's as much as you can do, 80% of that would be what you are looking at to gain strength. So this should be challenging to you, and as you progress, you just add resistance throughout the weeks, or 2 weeks you can get neurological changes to improve your muscle strength, and at 4 weeks you can see actual muscle changes. So it takes time, but you can progressively start to overload and improve the strength. And I'm just going to take you through a workout that should be challenging, should feel like we've worked our whole body and contracted the muscles, and as well as load the bone. And I'm also going to choose exercises that are going to prevent injuries to the joints. So I do see injuries in folks where they're doing certain exercises that can compromise the tendon, and especially if there is weakness and you're really trying to push, you can end up with injury. So I want to also protect my body as I'm going through this. Now, it's helpful to get out and do a little bit of a warm-up, whether you go out and do 10 or 15 minutes of a jog, a walk, or just move your body around before you start your strengthening, just so that you are not starting in a just cold manner. So warm-ups are great. So I've already warmed up, and I'm going to begin. I'm going to start with bicep curls, and I'm going to alternate between 2 different exercises as I go through the different sets. And there's going to be 3 total sets alternating between 2 exercises, and then a total of 6 exercises for this routine. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with bicep curls. This is going to be a bar with a resistance band. You can just use, if you've got a resistance band, you can just put the resistance band in your hands and use that. I like the bar because it's going to give me a little bit more of stability. So I'm going to step on my band. We're going to start with bicep curls. So feet are going to be apart, toes are facing forward, maybe a slight toe out, and I'm going to have a slight bend in my knee. I'm going to contract my abdominals to stabilize my back. And here we go. We're going to do 2 sets of 12 bicep curls, starting with the first one, and I'm going to do deadlifts alternating back and forth. So here we go. Bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then what I'm going to do for my rest, I'm going to do a deadlift. I'm going to just step on both bands to get some resistance. I want to keep a straight back. I'm going to have a slight bend in my knee. I'm going to start here at the bottom. I'm going to squeeze my buttocks, pull up for a count of 1, dropping down, lifting, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keeping a neutral spine, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Going back to my bicep curls, I'm going to step on one band. And this band is going to be 25 to 65 pounds. All right, going back to bicep curls, 12 repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I'm already sweating, 12. All right, back to deadlifts. I'm gonna drop, step on my band, get some resistance. I don't wanna have a rounded back, I wanna keep a neutral spine. I've got my arms just on the outside of my feet here, and I'm going to push up and squeeze my butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm gonna feel my back muscles working. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoop, I meant to stop at 12. All right, next we're gonna do alternating chest press with rows. So I'm gonna go in a seated position, and I'm gonna start with my rows. So I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blades together, and I'm gonna bring my elbows back and my hands as close to my abdominals as possible, and then extending. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades down and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I'm just going to take the band, keep it doubled up. I'm going to go right behind my mid-back area, and then I'm going to activate my chest as well as my triceps and straighten my arms out for a count of 12, keeping my back straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Going back to rows. Squeeze, keeping my spine neutral, pulling back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Going back to the chest press and tricep extension. So I'm going to press out, extending my arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that is my 2 sets of 12 between those 2 exercises. The next one I'm going to do are going to be side stepping and squats. And to do that, you want to make sure that if you are going to place the bar over behind your head, that it's not on your neck. So I'm going to tuck the bar just behind my head, but I'm going to rest it on my shoulders. And I'm going to do pressing up from a squat position. So I'm not resting this on my neck. You can compromise your neck if you do that. I've got it rested on my shoulder, the back, the upper part, that upper trapezius area, and I'm not putting pressure on my spine. I'm just keeping that on the upper trapezius muscle, so keeping myself from having any neck problems. So I'm gonna squat, but I don't want my knees to go past my second toe. I'm gonna keep my back straight as I come down, and I'm gonna go to as close to 90 degrees of a knee bend as I can, and then pressing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then I'm going to do 5 steps, 5 side steps each direction. So I'm just going to go 1, stepping in, 2, stepping in, 3, stepping in, 4, stepping in, and 5. Then I'm going to go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, then I'm going to go back to my 12 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. And then I'm going to do side stepping again. 5 steps to my left, 5 steps to my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and that is it. So I'm going to squat down, bring the bar off, and that completes just a short workout using variable resistance. And by the time you finish, you should feel like you've used your muscles, and it should feel good. If you're having pain in your back and your shoulders or anywhere in your knees, your hips, then you want to consult physical therapists and find out how you can move pain-free. So do make sure that you are not doing this and working through pain. You want to work with your body to improve your strength, but keep yourself healthy while you're doing so. I hope this was of help, and have a blessed day. Thank you.